Stop for a moment and think. What do you really feel when you hear about a new respiratory virus? You don't feel curiosity, you feel fear. Since COVID-19 rewrote the rules, society has been suffering from post-pandemic stress disorder. Now, headlines are screaming that the H3N2 virus is causing havoc, and the question immediately fires in our heads, are we on the verge of the next pandemic? Is this the next lockdown? The panic is understandable, but it's not biological, it's psychological. Today, we are going to use the experience COVID left us to draw the line between biological reality and traumatic memory. We will introduce H3N2, the champion of the seasonal flu, and compare it to its COVID-19 cousin so you can distinguish between a known threat and a brand new enemy. You have the right to know if you are facing a simple seasonal flu or an uncontrolled mutation. The solution isn't fear, it's scientific literacy. To stop panicking, we must understand the core biology of the threat. These are not the same enemy. The H3N2 virus, the champion of the seasonal flu, is a brutal and fast attacker, but it has one key flaw. It immediately trips the alarm. Its incubation time is very short, often just 1 to 4 days. When it enters, you feel dramatically sick, almost instantly. This gives us a crucial advantage. Your symptoms warn you early on, prompting you to self-isolate before you can contaminate too many people. Now, look at the new COVID-19 strains. This is the silent spreader. COVID has a longer average incubation time, often 5 days or more. This is a biological trap. You can be walking around, working, and spreading the virus for days without feeling a single symptom. When you finally feel bad, you have already infected your entire circle. This is the advantage we must understand. H3N2 is the fast attacker, but COVID is the silent propagator. We have the experience and the knowledge of the silent spreaders. We just need to use our scientific criterion to manage the fast ones. So, the H3N2 virus is fast, brutal, and constantly changing its mask. Should we panic? Absolutely not. We must acknowledge that the COVID-19 pandemic gave us a cruel education. It forced us to develop a global defense system that we never had before. This is our post-COVID superpower. First, we gained the rapid diagnostic advantage. Back in 2019, if you were sick, you waited. Now the market is saturated with dual rapid tests. You can know within minutes if you have H3N2 or COVID. This immediate identification is the first step in shutting down propagation. Second, we perfected the 48-hour treatment protocol. We know that the window for antivirals, like Tamiflu for the flu and Paxlovid for COVID, is tight. This is critical knowledge. In the past, people waited days. Now we know the clock is ticking immediately after symptoms appear. Third, we established a global cellular memory. The widespread vaccination campaigns for both viruses have prevented countless hospitalizations. Even if you get the infection, your immune system has a basic tactical plan to prevent the most catastrophic outcomes. H3N2 is an enemy we know how to fight. We are no longer rookies. The only thing missing is replacing our anxiety with action and scientific criterion. So, is H3N2 bad or not bad? The truth is, it is not a new pandemic, but it is a serious threat to the vulnerable, and it requires a smart approach, not panic. The solution isn't fear, it's the action protocol. Immediate diagnosis. At the first sign of severe symptoms, your only priority is to know what you have. Use the dual rapid test. Remember, antiviral treatment works only if you catch it early. Activate the 48-hour defense. If you test positive for the flu, you need to initiate Tamiflu within that strict 48-hour window. If it's COVID, your doctor will guide you with Paxlovid. But remember, your doctor must prescribe this. Do not self-medicate. That could be dangerous and even counterproductive. Knowing this time window is your greatest power. The double immunization. The final and most critical criterion is prevention. The easiest solution is to avoid catastrophic risk with annual vaccines for both viruses. The vaccine doesn't give you the virus, it gives you the tactical advantage that saves lives. The pandemic anxiety taught us to fear the unknown, but science gave us the knowledge. Stop worrying about the next pandemic and start using our acquired experience to manage the risk with Criterion. We are stronger and smarter than we were 5 years ago.
And here is the part the news media won't tell you. The reason you hear that H3N2 is a new threat is simple. Panic sells. The reality is that H3N2 is the master of disguise, and its trick is constant mutation. Flu viruses are inherently sloppy at copying themselves. Their entry keys slightly change shape every single year. This is not some dramatic novelty. This is just flu biology. It's business as usual. The only reason you hear about a new H3N2 strain is because we need to update the vaccine with the thief's latest photo. This is a race against viral evolution, not the start of a new pandemic. The fear you feel is created by the clickbait headline, not by the science.